Long ago, two men decided that they would just get high and press record on their microphones. Thus, the Galaxy Hour was born. This is their story.
Okay.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Galaxy Hour. This is Chance and Dag.
Hi.
And we are intoxicated. We are intoxicated, not involving alcohol today, off of a strain of the stevia.
Sativa.
Sativa LSD. Right? That's what it's called?
Yeah, it's called LSD.
We're snacking?
But it's it's weed though.
It's weed.
I have to feel the need to remind people that it is not acid.
Yeah, we are on acid, dipping our heads into just the marshmallows of Lucky Charms.
Oh gosh, there's Cocoa Puffs in
Cocoa
there.
Puffs.
I'm eating a strawberry Pop-Tart.
Strawberry Pop-Tart.
I'm looking for music right now.
This is our first time we've tried this. So we're gonna see how this goes.
Yeah, cause like,
It's a good idea.
I mean, yeah, it's a really good idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just I just searched Uncle.
Why did you just search Uncle?
I was thinking about
Uncle
Uncle
Iroh.
Iroh.
Yeah, dude. Uncle fucking Iroh.
Well, Uncle Iroh, dude.
Oh, fuck yeah, I got paid.
Sweet. Dude, this is just a great night.
This is a great night.
Oh, dude.
Fuck yeah.
It's just, yeah. Fucking,
That means tomorrow we can pick up anything we need.
oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. Where's the remote for volume?
Oh
Do you have
shit.
it?
I don't
No,
know.
Anakin.
Oh no, Anakin.
Anakin, no.
Oh no, you're so
Come here.
stupid.
No. Okay, so you're now you're caught. You're caught.
Stuck.
There we go. Okay.
Caught ourselves a puppy dog.
Oh, good boy. Hi. Oh no, now he wants pets.
Aw.
You can have
Dude,
them.
imagine that.
What?
Imagine all you wanting in the world is pets.
I do.
But like, no, imagine like you have no other worries. Like your whole life is just like, what am I gonna do to get to that next pet?
Yeah. Where's the volume remote? Oh, they're both over there.
Fuck.
Oh god, I got a D-mic. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, Anakin.
Oh my god, dude.
So cute.
Dog. We don't deserve dogs.
No, we don't.
It's wild.
Okay, hold on. I'm miking back up.
Okay.
Okay, alright.
So like, I read this book one time, right?
Okay, alright. We start off like that.
So I read this fucking book, and it was like a Zen, like Tao Te Ching sort of like find your inner self book.
Yeah.
I love those.
Yeah?
I do. And one of them was like two kinds of beings on this world have it right:
Okay.
babies, toddlers, and animals. Because literally they're so in the moment that we cannot conceptualize it.
Just look at this guy.
He's not thinking about what just happened. He's not thinking about getting tangled up in the mic.
Oh no, he's just thinking about me rubbing his chin right now,
And
dude.
he's loving it. And that's it.
Yeah, that's all he wants out
Imagine
of life.
being that, like,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, God. Fuck.
Yeah.
And, like, babies, they don't know. They're just toddling around. They don't have any preconceived notion of how things are going to turn out.
No etiquette. Okay, I dropped my Pop-Tart.
They just, like, baby around, dude. And they're like, I'm hungry. And they tell you, like, I'm hungry. And, like, there's no, like, oh, like, that's wild.
Isn't it?
They're just, like, in the moment.
Instinct.
Yeah. Pure instinct. Pure instinct, guys.
You think Uncle Iroh runs on pure instinct?
Yeah.
Really?
I think he is as close as a human can be to that level of enlightened. God, we're really starting off this series strong,
whoa.
dude.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he just, like I said, he's like the only person in that family of the Fire Nation that like truly just didn't care about being Fire Lord.
Yeah. They did a fantastic job on the art too.
Oh my god, yeah.
Because like look at
and this, especially this compared like to those who don't know, we're looking at a picture of Iroh. I guess I'll put a picture up of it because there's gonna be like a GIF playing over this because it's on YouTube. It's like a picture of Iroh from like season 2 or 3, I don't know, of Avatar: The Last Airbender, but like you can tell the difference in Iroh himself through comparing season 2 to season 1
Yeah.
images of him.
What I was like a compliment to the artist because look at how they drew his eyes.
They look so kind.
They're so kind. They're so like those are that's an inviting scene. He's just there with some tea in his eyes, dude.
He looks so friendly and happy,
Those
like
are
you
the
could talk to
Those are
him.
the kind of eyes I want to have.
Me too, man.
Yeah. You know what the best compliment I ever got was?
What?
It was in basic training,
Okay.
and we're sitting in formation, and one of my basic training buddies just turns to me and says, "You know, you have a really calming presence."
Dude!
And I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude!"
Yeah, that's like the best fucking
That's such a good
compliment.
compliment.
That's so cool.
Right? And I was like, and then like on the outside, I was like, "Oh, thanks, man. I'm glad." On the inside, I was like, "Fuck."
I got a similar compliment from someone in like high school.
Yeah.
They were like, you know, man, you're an old soul. And I was
That just
like-
means you're depressed.
I was just like, yeah, okay, so you mean I'm just depressed. But like, I don't know, hearing
Yeah.
it just kind of felt like, not like a bad thing. Like,
Yeah.
it just like, I think it's what people call wise beyond your years.
Yeah. Because I got told that one time too. I
But you're
had a-
depressed.
old soul. Wait, what did you say? Did you ask me a question?
No, I said, well, you're depressed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, terribly. I thought you said. I have no idea what I thought you said. I don't know. I just answered on. I was going like furious.
You did it!
I did it for a second there.
Hankin really wants this little piece of Pop-Tart.
Aw.
Sit. Good boy.
I would die for this dog.
I would go for him.
Like, straight up. Anakin,
You're a good boy.
you're a very good boy.
Oh, he's so soft right now, dude.
Right? Imagine if we like fucking laundry softened Anakin.
I think he'd die.
Like, no, imagine doing without the dying.
Oh, okay.
Imagine if you could.
He would be so fucking soft.
Dude, he'd be so soft. Fuck.
RT.
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 Oh my god, wait, is this? No, it's just cooling down.
Okay.
I'll go.
Do you want to?
Yeah, I'll go. Yeah.
Okay, here. I'll take. Okay.
Talking to both of them. I don't know.
I'm talking into both mics. You like jazz? The tea smells so good.
Fuck
What is it
yeah.
again? It's peach.
Peach something?
Peach something.
Peach Bellini.
That's a drink. Oh my god, that's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hold on. Fuck.
Yeah, it's good, right?
That's better.
Yeah, better than the Imperial gunpowder.
Yeah.
Great name, though.
So here's my mentality with this podcast, right? The key to making good content is to make it quotable.
Yeah.
Think about how often we quote Trevor Wallace.
All the fucking
All the fucking time. If we can just come up with some banging one-liners,
yeah. Something that's just memorable.
yeah. And I feel like this kind of podcast is gonna be it. Like people are gonna quote our stoner ass thoughts.
I want to be quotable enough to where they put what I say next to one of those fucking Galaxy Brain memes.
Yeah. Like what if the Galaxy Brain is like, what if wind was spelled with an H?
God, that is one of the highest thoughts you've ever had.
Do you think that tree?
Do you think that tree taught those other trees how to grow like that?
I'm sticking to that one. But yeah, no, that's the key, is to stay stupid shit like that is just absurd, just catchy enough for people to go home and quote. Because then think about it, like somebody like Twist is gonna go to McDonald's and he's just gonna be like, oh, what if wind was spelled with an H or whatever? And then somebody at McDonald's is like, oh, that's really funny. Who told you that? And he'd be like, oh, this is podcast. And then it'll just spread, dude.
You ever think about why people quote stuff?
That tea's so good.
That tea, the tea is very good.
This tea's so good. Yeah, no,
Why do people quote stuff?
think
Like what does it? If the other person knows it,
yeah,
why
do
we feel the need to repeat it?
Yeah, why do we? Oh, Saw, dude. Like, why?
Like we both know Saw, dude.
Yeah. Or the Samurai Plus that we keep quoting.
We quote that movie all the time.
Yeah, like why?
The Platform on Netflix is such a good movie.
It is.
Is that the Samurai Plus?
Obviously. I don't know. Yeah. I think it's just one of those like solidarity things. Like, here's a reminder that I like a thing you like.
It's just like, don't hate me.
Yeah.
You think that developed from like ancient man's like way of communicating, saying, please don't kill me, I want to work with you?
Jumbo.
Jumbo.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, no, fuck.
And like eventually it just became, I like this thing you like.
Yeah. Like,
So don't kill me.
yeah, like if you quote back and forth, hey, my girlfriend turned into the moon, and you go, that's rough, buddy.
Yeah.
We just solidified that we both like something.
We both solidify, yeah, and we know what that is. We have
Yeah.
knowledge of what that is, and for a second, our libraries of knowledge are connected.
Fuck. That last couple of words you said together, I was just like, damn, he's going deep.
Well, yeah,
The libraries of our knowledge.
they're connected.
The
by,
picture books
Yeah.
are connected to your words.
Exactly, and now we're
Yo.
telling a story.
And now we're on the same brain because, like, even though we're thinking of it differently.
Yeah. God, we had that conversation. I wish we were recording when we had that conversation. It was so good.
It was wild.
Um,
Like, how does your brain work?
How does your brain work? Do you see pictures? Do you have an inner monologue? I definitely we established I have that inner
Yeah,
monologue.
yeah. Do you get lost more in words or pictures?
Words.
Like, if you're reading a book, can you get lost in the lines?
Kind of. So here's how I can describe it the best I can. I'm reading the book, and you know how, like, in the Matrix, they saw the little lines of code, but like they knew what it was.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it is. It's like I'm watching a movie.
Okay.
In my head, and like I'm assigning faces to all the characters.
Yeah.
And I'm imagining them moving and talking.
But you can, like, you can get lost in the words.
Oh, 100%.
Because, see, I have problems with, like, written, like, I can fucking read. But, like, I have problems with written words, like, getting lost in them. But if you show me, like, this picture, like, I could stare, I think that's why I like maps, dude. Because I just like looking at pictures. That makes me sound like a fucking toddler.
You sound like a toddler.
I just like looking at pictures.
You're just a
But, like,
stupid army dude.
I can just get lost in an image.
Yeah.
And like, because I did it for a second with this image, and I was there, and I was in space, and Uncle Iroh was offering me. I could feel the warmth, like it was a high.
And he's offering you tea.
And like, I don't know, I can't do that with like written words, and I know people that can.
Yeah, I can do that with words, 100%. Because like it's not getting lost in the words themselves. I think that's just kind of a poetic way of saying it.
Yeah.
What it really is getting lost in the scene that the words create.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not quite hitting the nail on the head that I'm trying to explain,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I lost it. It's gone. It's gone to the ether.
I'm fucking high, dude.
Why? You're fucking high. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I can still get lost in like a book, but not as easily.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get what you mean.
yeah.
In like, I guess you can get lost more in like movies or
Yeah,
like comic
yeah.
books,
And I
because those are a visual.
Yeah, or video games.
Or video games. It's all visual. It's a very visual
Yeah.
medium. Because, like, I don't know too many. I'm sure someone exists, but I don't know too many blind people that play video games.
Oh, I know about some.
Really?
I think I don't remember how they pulled it off,
Yeah?
but they did it. That's all I remember. I just remember seeing it and being like, "Oh, cool," and then scrolling past.
Huh.
Yeah. I think it was all like audio. It was like, there is an enemy to your left. So they couldn't play like shooters.
Yeah. Because that's very visual.
Yeah.
Dude, it would be so rad to be a firebender.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, okay, obviously, like, you've heard, firebending's not my favorite.
Yeah.
But, like, think of it in the way, like, when Aang and Zuko go to the Masters. and they do that colorful fire thing, and
Yeah.
Zuko says, "I understand
Yeah.
what firebending really is about."
Yeah.
Imagine
like-
that kind of firebending where like it's not like destruction and anger, but like it's warmth, it's energy, and it's life.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's so wild to think about.
I feel like, yeah, firebending has the most, like,
It requires the most discipline.
but it's also got the most area for you to have different opinions on it.
Mm-hmm.
Except, like, the only difference is really, like, I guess waterbending, because you can also heal with it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you don't hear anybody being like, are you going to use your earthbending for thing A or thing B?
You're right. It's just, are you going to use your earthbending?
Yeah.
It's just earthbending.
Same with airbending.
Earthbending and airbending are very.
There's not a lot of room
For
to be two different brands of understanding because, like,
because it's all pretty much unified.
Earth, air's air, but water can be boiling, water can be cold.
Oh
And
damn!
dude,
There's no
fuck.
duality to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
and where
no-
fire also it can warm, it can create,
Or it can
but it can
burn shit.
destroy.
Fuck, dude.
So firebending is really well. Okay, so get this: the first Avatar, Juan,
Yeah.
he was a firebender.
Yeah.
He was a firebender because he came from. So the way it worked is they lived on the backs of lion turtles.
Yeah.
And when they left, they would be given a type of bending, and there were 4 lion turtles.
Yeah.
Juan was from the fire one.
Yeah.
And when he got like ousted and like banished out into the wilderness, the spirit woods,
Yeah.
the lion turtle gave him firebending
Fuck yeah.
because they were energy benders, so they could give bending to people.
Yeah.
And like it convoluted with a whole thing where like he went to each lion turtle and got, like contained all 4 types. So weirdly to think about, at that point in time when the lion turtles were still giving people bending, there could have been more than one avatar.
It could have been.
But he wouldn't do the whole reincarnating thing because the spirit of the avatar Juan got combined with the spirit of like us, like a creation spirit.
Yeah.
I have to watch Korra again.
I've never seen Korra.
Oh god, it's so good, dude. I hate when people dog on it just because like Korra is female and bisexual.
Yeah, no, I've just never did it.
And that was my like 20-minute tangent about Avatar. The lore from Avatar.
You know what? So like I said, I read those like chi center of mass, like true self books a lot, or I did at least. I don't read much anymore. Anyway,
You read?
I read. God, so far in this podcast, I've been like, I like pictures, and I don't read anymore.
So you just sound like a dumb army bro.
Yeah. I love those books. There's a movie of one of them called Peaceful Warrior.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird. I know Kelly doesn't like it, but it's very much like the white guy learns Asian culture.
It's a Dances with Wolves situation.
Kind of, but like it's really good.
Okay.
And the main like sensei character reminds me kind of Uncle Iroh.
That's awesome, dude.
We need an Uncle Iroh.
We do need an Uncle Iroh. We need someone like them. They need to run.
Yeah.
They need to be the president because, like I was saying, it's like someone who's like, who realize, like Guru Pratik was saying, even the 4 nations is a separation, is an imaginary separation of one thing.
Right.
There is no type of people. There is just people. There is only one race, the human race.
I think it's weird that all of the bending types kind of stay together. Like, can you imagine how cool it would be to be in like a mixed bending city?
Yeah, and so that's actually kind of how it is in Avatar Korra.
That's
in
good.
Legend of Korra. That's kind of how it is. There's like bending competitions where each team has one of the 3 types.
Yeah.
And people just kind of live in the city.
It'd be like a descriptor too.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, you know John? And you'd be like, no. What? I'm like, oh, he's a firebender. He works down at the bakery.
It's like, oh yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah.
He's the firebender who works at the bakery.
And that's so cool. I need to watch Korra.
You do, dude. It's so good.
It sounds really good.
It's like 1920s.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's like the leap in technology that they're at.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah, so they go straight from like 1800, not even 1800, like where they are like 1500s.
Yeah.
To like 1920s.
What the fuck?
They just make that leap.
Man.
But like it's really cool.
Yeah, either way, I want to watch it just for like the lore.
Oh god. And it's so good, and just it teaches just as many good lessons as the original.
I'm glad that like these cartoons came out.
Oh my god.
Because Avatar is going to be something that when I have children, I'm going to be like, hey, we're watching Avatar.
Me too. It's important that you watch this.
Yeah.
And like for me, not like it's just it's such an important show to me.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know, it came out at the right time. I was at just the perfect age to watch it. I had just gotten into anime, and like I said, I know the lore behind it super well. I remember watching the finale episode in my grandparents' living room. So vividly, like I can see it. I can put myself back in the situation. I can remember when I was even younger, and I had this little toy plastic Chinese dragon that I would fly through the air to the theme song. Dude, it's such an important show to me.
When did it come out? I'm gonna look up like exactly when it came out.
I think like 2005, 2006.
Avatar, The Last Airbender. 2008.
2008?
No, concluded in 2008.
Yeah, I was like, that's
released in 2005.
Okay, yeah. So like,
so I would have been. I was born in 90. Fuck.
So for me, it would have been ages 9 to 11.
Yeah, I'm only like a couple years older than you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you would have been like, when I was not. You're 26, right?
Yeah.
I'm 23. I'll be 24 this year. So we'll call that 23.
Okay.
You're 3 years older than me. So when I was 9, you would have been 12.
Yeah, still around cartoon watching age.
Still pretty good.
Yeah.
You would have been just transitioning out of it.
Yeah, I would have been just being like, I'm too old for cartoons.
Yeah.
Look at me now, 13-year-old idiot.
Yeah, you're 20s. You're double that age.
Shut up. I hate that.
There are 2 13-year-olds inside your body. They said, let me out, dude.
There are 2 13-year-olds in your heart. One wants to skate, and the
other wants more mozzarella sticks.
Fuck.
Now that's a quotable line.
Fuck. Oh, there are 2 13-year-olds inside your body. One wants to skate and one wants mozzarella sticks, but whichever one you play trumpet at, it's the one that grows. Oh my god, I'm crying. Ugh.
That's really fucking
So stupid. Fuck.
Do you think...
Not a lot, no.
No, I mean, like, do you think that, like, people who were smoking weed, like, back in, like, the 20s to 50s...
Yeah.
had conversations like this and just laughed and had such a good time?
Yeah.
You think this level of vibe?
This vibe level?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think they talked about?
See, I think there is an alternate version of you and I. The day that you said we were talking about Star Wars and you were like, there could be somebody back in the 70s.
And it was just us?
I'm convinced there are just like multiple versions of us.
In different time periods and situations?
Yeah.
Just having this conversation?
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. So like a cool multiverse.
Yeah. I think that's what's happening, and every time you're like, hey, what do you think these people are doing?
It's us.
Yeah, and I'm just like I time travel back there for a second.
So what are 1920s us talking about?
I don't know anything about the fucking 20s.
Talking about how that new boy Hitler started making his move in the Germany circuit.
I'm telling you, that boy, they should have let him right into art school.
You're a guy who bought one of Hitler's paintings.
Oh my god. It's really beautiful art. This is like a very classically shaped umbrella.
I got it at Bad Granny's.
Yeah.
The bazaar.
I
here
love
in
Bad
Upland.
Granny's.
Me too, dude.
Yeah. I played a show there once.
Yeah, you told me about that.
But no, this is just like, because Kelly has an umbrella that like does this but then collapses to be like this big.
Oh yeah, I don't have one of those.
This is like a Kingsman.
It is very a Kingsman
Very
umbrella.
Kingsman.
It looks almost exactly like it.
Yeah,
It just needs a wooden handle.
it does. They took budget cuts.
They did take budget cuts with that one.
Plastic handles. What a cool movie.
Oh god, so fucking cool.
And it's like, like I was saying, it's completely different than what I thought it was gonna be.
yeah.
I thought it was gonna be a gritty, like dark spy movie.
And that's so funny to me, dude.
Yeah.
Because like, I don't know what the fuck ever gave you that clue.
I, you know what it was? I think the only scene I had seen from The Kingsman was the church scene.
Oh,
Leonard
okay.
Skinner. So I was like, that kind of sets the mood for the whole thing. A very action gritty movie.
Yeah,
I
but you didn't
expect it-
see it like with Freebird.
No,
That's the best scene in the movie.
absolutely.
Watch a bunch of racists
Yeah.
get just shot
And stabbed.
and burned and blown up.
Blunt trauma.
Oh, I love
Blunt
it.
force trauma.
There was a lot of blunt force trauma.
There's a lot. There's a lot of smacking people with things.
Do you ever think? Okay, so like another alternate thing.
Uh-huh.
Do you ever think like back in the day there was ever a druid and a Viking
Oh my god.
that
just
got
vibing.
together and just had these talks?
I don't know.
Viking druids would have been Ireland around what time? What year? Like,
Before the Roman invasion.
so, okay, so pre-Romans.
Yeah. But Druids would have also
Would it have existed post-Romans?
a little bit. But that's a lot of what drove Ireland to be more like Romanicized.
Yeah, westernized.
Yeah, Western.
Or I guess it would have been
no.
Anglicized.
Yeah,
Christian.
Christian. Yeah.
Christian.
And like, yeah, that was a whole thing because that's the St. Patrick driving the snakes out of
Oh,
Ireland.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's supposed to be a metaphor for the Druids, but nobody really knows.
Yeah. Okay, well then, it would have been harder because, like, I guess around that time, people would have been still. They wouldn't have even settled Iceland yet.
Yeah.
Like they'd still be. God, like close to Russia and Germany.
Yeah.
The people who would eventually like become like the Scandinavians.
Yeah.
They would have still like been around there because that's kind of how the migration pattern went.
I just
And you can-
realized like why you were looking over there.
And you can tell, like, just by looking at the map right here, you can tell like how the cultures like evolved into their own thing,
Yeah.
leading to like Scandinavia,
Yeah.
all the way to Iceland where it would have stopped.
Yeah. Okay.
It's wild.
Yeah.
But like they evolved like out of what would have been like one prime culture.
Yeah.
What was human culture prime? What was the first human culture?
I don't know.
Like
What did they believe?
the first civilization. That's actually a thing that people talk about is like, what was the first religion?
Do you think that those first people had developed like people traits like, you know, not as much hair, thumbs, like the whole
Yeah,
9
they
yards,
would have. That's when they would have started to
but
develop that.
they haven't developed the ability to think in the like past and the future, like we're talking about way earlier.
So like they didn't have like the God voice in their head.
yeah,
Like what they would have
think
perceived as God as their own voice.
but they were still living just completely in the moment, so they didn't really ever even think about where they came from. They were just like, no, I'm hungry, I'm tired.
Yeah, I get. So when do you think that split? When did civilization?
When did people start to think more than, hey, I'm tired, I'm hungry?
Yeah.
I gotta
beside their like primal.
I don't know.
That's all. Wow. Like I guess like. I don't know. What's the earliest civilization we can think? Like Mesopotamia?
But that has to be well after the first person went, you know, I think I'm sad.
So
Or,
so you think depression? Is
not just
mental?
depression, but like just thoughts beyond the base needs.
Oh, so where they think about it like emotion.
Yeah.
They're like, what is this feeling that I'm feeling,
Yeah.
and how do I describe it?
Because that would eventually and very quickly lead to, where did I come from?
Yeah. The first
Fuck.
they had to eat, they did shrooms.
Why are so many people joining the Discord? I am suspicious.
I would be suspicious too.
Okay, I know him. Okay, it's 3 people.
Yeah.
I know one of them, so 2 suspicious lads
2 suspicious lads.
in the Discord.
People better appreciate us recording this.
What?
We took the time to set up our audio equipment,
We did.
and when we could just be vibing.
But we're still vibing.
I mean, we're still vibing
We're
pretty
still
fucking
vibing
hard. Yeah.
I'm vibing hard. It's
So
like
am I.
the mics aren't even there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even focused on it anymore. History.
I don't. Okay.
No, go ahead.
I don't want to get old.
Yeah?
Like, I just don't. I don't want to be like really old and like I pissed my pants. But I only want to be old if I can be like the Iroh style of old.
Oh yeah. You think Iroh doesn't have dementia?
Nah, but like I got the beard, I got the kind eyes.
How old do you think Iroh is?
Doesn't it say?
I don't know.
I thought it said at some point in the.
Is he like, cause like, you get to see him meeting Korra as a little kid.
Fuck, how the fuck do you. Okay, I got it.
Like, how old was Iroh when he died?
Nice. Just a second, I'm looking. Where's his age?
Just type how old is
It
Iroh?
is- How old is Uncle Iroh? He's depicted as old, which seems to be past 60 in the show, but given how young Ozai looks, I find it hard to believe Iroh is about 3 decades older than his younger brother.
Yeah.
This is from Reddit. Somebody
Okay.
from Reddit thinks that Ozai is in his late 30s or early 40s, while Iroh is in his mid to early 50s.
Okay.
I could see it.
Yeah, I can see that too. So that would put him in like his late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah, which isn't unrealistic.
Well, no, like maybe he would have been in his 70s. Yeah, his early to mid 70s by the
Yeah.
time of Legend of Korra.
And he's a healthy dude. He could live that long.
Yeah, so you would be fine being that age.
Yeah.
If you were just like Uncle Iroh.
If I was like wise and kind and stuff, which
Well, you can be.
I know.
Yeah.
And like with the cool beard, and I'm just like a big, like an old jolly druid. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
You want to be an old sage.
Yeah, I want to grow up to be like, I'm
The
grumpy. The government.
I mean, like, I'm the government as a young man. I don't want to be the government as an old man. I don't plan
Yeah.
on
But, like-
having to fight this fight for the rest of my life.
If I have the same energy I have right now,
Yeah.
when I'm like 80, and I haven't developed to my sagehood, I'm gonna be disappointed.
I would be too.
If
I'd
I'm
be
just-
disappointed in you.
I'm just like, hey guys, I'm 90.
No, I think you just need to travel more.
Oh yeah.
Because that's
Everybody
traveling
needs to
and
travel.
immersing yourself in other cultures. Go to India.
Yeah.
Go do hot yoga.
Dude, House Mac series. House Mac
House Mac
explores
goes
the
to
world.
India. We just go. It's just us in India.
Yeah.
No, just travels the world. Yeah.
I want to do that so bad.
Me too.
Yeah, because
man.
that's how you like enrich your life. You go places.
I want to go on one of those life-changing,
like bike across.
like backpacking through the world
Do you know how badly I want to
without running into like terrorists.
Yeah. That'd be so dope to do.
would be.
Start in like. We have a map. Fuck.
What?
Pay attention, class. Start tip of our Scotland, right?
Yeah.
And just backpack, and then figure out how to get across this.
Okay.
Once you're across that, just go all the way through Europe.
They have roads. They have a bridge.
go across that bridge.
Yeah.
And then just backpack across Europe, dude. Go up here, do some skedoodling over here, come back down, and then like go all the places you can, you know.
Mediterranean.
And then like, dude, if you burn through all this and you're like, oh, I kind of want to, you know, not go any more south in Egypt, and I also don't want to go to Iraq. Just go all the way up here and just bloop, and just
Go east.
make your way east. You hit China.
China, India,
Get a
Indonesia,
hop on a boat to fucking Japan.
Japan, Australia,
And then
New
you
Zealand.
can say you walked from Scotland to Japan.
God, think of Scotland to New Zealand.
Think of the wisdom you would gain.
Yeah,
on
it'd take
that
years.
journey. It would take years. You'd look completely different
Oh yeah,
than when you left.
that's wild to think about.
I want to do shit like that.
Walk from Scotland to
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Yeah.
You gotta have a lot of money for that.
Yeah. I
Unless
wonder,
you-
but like, no, if you just got the ticket to Scotland,
Yeah,
you got there, and you got your backpack.
yeah. You think like do like odd jobs?
Do little odd jobs here and there, you know, crash on people's couches if they'll let you. If not, sleep in the tent you got in your backpack.
I mean, yeah.
How long do you think like that'd
could
be okay
last.
for? Like, say you were like the perfect survivalist, and like no
Okay.
matter what the odds, but how long do you think before like an outside like government is like, hey, stop?
Yeah.
You know?
How far do you think you can make it?
Yeah.
I think
I don't know, like,
it's weird because I think you would get past Europe and start to get more east,
yeah.
and
Yeah,
like that's where it might start getting a little bit more like, what are you doing?
yeah. I think, yeah, once you get out of the little block of the Middle East, it's like Afghanistan and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I think you'll be okay. Like, once you hit India, like, come on to India.
I want to go to India so bad.
They're like hospitable.
One of my like fucking biggest things I want to do is I want to go to India.
Yeah, that'd be sick. And like, just, yeah, I think there's like actually like a video of a guy that like went to every country and spent like a couple days there, but it's only a couple days.
Yeah, I want to spend a year in India.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Spend another year in a remote mountain village
Or
in the Alps.
you know where I really want to spend a year? Fucking Tibet.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I want to go and meditate with monks.
Right.
And like
Yeah. Just think about it, like, there's so much to learn in the world.
yeah.
Like, you could go to, like I was saying, like a remote Scottish mountain village and like learn how to herd sheep and chop wood.
There are still people who become Shaolin monks.
Yeah.
There's one of them who does videos on YouTube.
That's so cool.
And he is a Shaolin monk. He
Yeah.
is welcome at the temples. So like that's one of those things where it's one of those jobs where your job is being a monk.
Yeah. Which like is wild because you don't really have much to pay for.
No,
You don't need
you
a
just live at the temple if you need to.
Yeah.
It's
What are some other things you could do if you were backpacking?
you could probably fish along the
You could
coast.
see Stonehenge.
You could see Stonehenge, yeah. Probably help out with like a lot of herding.
Yeah. I think you could odd job it across the continents of the United States. Or the United
the
Wait,
continents
what?
of the
The
United
continent
States?
of the world. I
The
don't know.
continents of the world. Okay, so you think you could make it from Europe to Australia?
I think I would start having problems when I have to like island hop.
In like Indonesia?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where I would run into like trying to find a boat captain to be like, hey man, can you go to this island? I need to
Yeah.
get over there. But by
So-
then I'm experienced.
So do you think at that point that's where you end up spending a lot of time? Is you're just kind of stuck there in Indonesia trying to get to Australia?
Maybe, yeah.
And then from Australia, you got to get back to the United States.
Yeah.
Do you book a flight when you reach Australia?
Yeah, that's what I would do.
And just get
Yeah.
back to the United. What do you do when you come back?
When you come back and
When you come back from that and you're enlightened.
you're enlightened and you're so much cooler than anybody you're talking to.
Oh God, that's one of those things where like you're the most interesting thing in the room.
And somebody's like, oh, I went to Ohio this weekend for
You're like,
vacation.
that's cool. Let me tell you about the time I swam with elephants in Tibet.
Right, dude. Like, fuck. Or the time I climbed the Himalayas or something.
Yeah,
like
it's
that
just like
mountain
what,
range.
like shit. Like everyone would, like it'd be a 50-50 split. People would love you and people would fucking hate you.
Yeah.
Cause like,
But would you be enlightened enough to know not to lord it over people?
maybe
You know, just
you would be experienced enough.
yeah. Maybe you would be able to read the room really well. And if somebody was like, oh, I went to Ohio this weekend, you'd be like, oh, that's cool.
That's cool. What did you do in Ohio?
Yeah, they'd want to know more about you. Fuck. You would want to know more about them, is what I meant to say.
I want to be that kind of enlightened.
Same.
That's wild.
Fuck. Dude, we're on a whole nother level.
This is a good idea.
This is
a really good idea.
We're gonna listen to
Why
this.
did we not think of this earlier?
We're gonna listen to this tomorrow and be like, what the fuck are these idiots talking
Oh my
about?
god, it's just gonna make no sense. It's
We're
gonna
actually
be-
just sitting here like blah 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 blah.
So, okay, here's what I would want to do. I would want to start of all fucking Iceland.
Okay.
And from Iceland, travel over to Norway and Sweden and the Scandinavian Isles, and then work my way down to England and Ireland and Scotland, and then from there to France, Spain, and Italy, and just kind of work my way in that kind of like S shape.
Yeah.
Then work through Europe, go a little bit through, through the Middle East a bit to Russia, and then from Russia to Asia.
Okay.
And then through Asia to India is still part of Asia.
Yeah.
But like I'd go to India and then through there to Indonesia, then Australia, New Zealand, and I'd just love to go to Madagascar.
When you hit the Black Sea,
Okay.
do you go north or south?
When I hit the Black Sea, I go south.
Okay. Same. See Greece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Because like, I don't want to see, what is that, Ukraine? Above
Ukraine?
it? I'm like, meh.
I mean, like Ukraine's still. It's. I guess at this point, it's been fucking invaded
Yeah.
by Russia.
But like, swing around the Black Sea, go
Yeah.
up a little bit through Russia, and then like loop around that Caspian Sea, go back down. That way we can avoid like Iran and
Yeah.
stuff, and then squeeze our way into India.
I'd still love to see parts of the Middle East.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, and that's it. It looks gorgeous. I want to see the giant sand dunes. I want to see the desert. I want to see
See, I didn't
the mountains.
I didn't see that. Yeah, I saw the mountain Middle East.
Yeah, but like,
But yeah, the deserts.
the thing is just as an American, like, you're just not allowed to go there.
I mean, there are places there where they're like will welcome you, but
Yeah.
like that's just decent people
Yeah.
existing everywhere.
Oh, well, yeah, decent people do exist everywhere. I think it was one of the people I fucking treasured the most. Oh my god, I have his face. It's like as soon as I was gonna talk about him, his name left my head.
Yeah.
I'm too high.
It's okay.
Anthony Bourdain. One of the people I
yeah.
treasured the most, Anthony Bourdain. He went to, it was either Afghanistan, Iraq, or Iran, and he had this show called No Reservations.
Yeah, I remember that.
Where he would just go to these places and experience the cultures and the food.
Yeah.
And he went to like either Afghanistan, Iraq, or Iran, and he was immediately just like welcomed in.
Yeah.
The people there were so nice to him, and like he was there during a fucking active war.
Yeah. And like, yeah, that's just like while we were over there, I met plenty of Afghanistan people who are just like they're cool as fuck.
Yeah, just people.
They're just the good
And
people.
that kind of brings it back to like what we were talking about in the beginning, where like we were saying like there is no race but the human race. There is no people, but your people is just people.
Yeah, because there are races.
Well, yes, but like
yeah.
races. Well, the thing is, we're all just human.
There's no your people. And my
Races are just lines that separate how much melanin we have in our skin.
people. Yeah. Okay.
I guess because like there are cultures.
Yeah, that's what I'm more thinking.
They're like I don't think of race as a culture.
Yeah.
I think race would be like a different creature. Like race is the difference between dog and cat.
That's species though. That's
Race has been used as an allegory for species.
Yeah.
By like white supremacists, dude.
Yeah, but
and by fantasy writers.
Yeah.
Think about it. Elves and dwarves are not the same thing.
Yeah.
They have physical
Yeah. No, I get what
differences.
you mean. Yeah.
But like all humans have hands.
Yeah.
All humans have 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth, 2 ears,
Yeah.
hair. The only real difference between me and like a guy from Africa, from like the Congo,
Yeah.
is the color of our skin, dude.
Yeah. Okay. There's that other layer though of like part of that skin results in people being racist. And like, you know what I mean? And that's kind of where the race thing, how am I trying to phrase this?
Yeah.
There's like in an ideal world, what you were saying is yes, yeah, that all that separates me from somebody is the color of my skin, but there's also like the privilege of my skin.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
there's a privilege that comes with.
There's like that cultural layer, that like everybody else's opinion layer.
Yeah,
You know?
I think that's like, it's not like a physical thing.
Right.
Because when I think race, I would think like a physical thing. Like
Yeah.
elves have pointy ears.
Yeah,
Dwarves have beards.
For sure.
But the thing is, like, the color of your skin has no like physical difference on you, except for maybe absorbing more sunlight
Right.
than another.
I'm on the same page with you on that.
And like so I would think that like the privilege that comes with having white or white passing skin is a cultural thing.
Exactly.
And it's a cultural thing that needs to be wiped the fuck out.
Agreed.
But like I feel like that's a cultural thing, not a physical thing.
Yeah. But
So
still, like,
racism
a
is
race.
cultural.
Right.
So I don't think of like an African American or like an African or like an Asian or like a South American to be like a different race.
Yeah.
Just different cultures. It's hard to.
Yeah.
I'm really high.
No, I get it.
And, like-
So am I.
And if anyone else like feels this way, like I'd love to know.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. We're all humans. And yes, we have our cultural differences, but I think we all need to come together as humans.
Yeah.
And like there's like all those conspiracy theorists that are so worried about like the one world government and everything.
Yeah.
But like if we all can, it would honestly be so much more beneficial if we all found a way to put aside our differences and accept them, not like, and as long as they're not like, oh yeah, I think you people like this need to be exterminated.
Yeah.
Like I accept our differences as humans and as different cultures and embrace them.
Yeah.
That like, it would be so much more beneficial. Like how in Firefly, how they speak like a mixture of English and Chinese.
Yeah.
That you would never catch that here.
Yeah.
Right now. I don't know a lick of Chinese. I know ni hao. That's hello.
Yeah.
But like, do you think in Star Trek?
I don't know anything about Star Trek.
Okay, it's hard to explain. Star Trek is like a futuristic perfect society.
No, like I know that.
Do you
but-
think Captain Picard speaks more than just English and French? Do you think that he speaks Chinese? Do you think that he knows Spanish?
I don't know.
You think he speaks Greek?
Because I don't know anything about the lore of Star Trek.
Okay, well, I mean, think of it as like a rhetorical question.
Yeah.
A question for the listener.
Yeah.
Is Anakin just like licking your shoulder,
just
dude?
licking
He's making sure you don't get those alligator elbows.
He's moving out of the tattoo. It doesn't come off.
He's gonna try and clean it off for you. You're a little dirty.
That's very sweet, Anakin. I love you.
When it comes down to it, humans are humans.
Yeah, but I think humans can be humans and also have different races.
Well, the thing is, I think our race is human.
See, I don't. We are humans,
Yeah.
but everybody has a different race, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And realizing that that is no different than you being taller than me. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. See, the way I see it is like we are all human. We just have different cultures. Cultures are like it's like a subclass
Yeah.
of your race.
See, I feel like
we're all different variant humans.
See, yeah, I feel like humans is it, and race is the subclass.
Ah, okay.
Because like saying, I don't know, to me, looking at somebody of color and being like, oh, I don't see your race is kind of me being like, oh,
You're not acknowledging.
I don't take into consideration the cultural things you have had to go through.
Okay.
That's for me. That's how it feels like.
No, that makes sense.
You know?
That
Yeah.
makes sense. Okay. I guess I see it a little differently now. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why like that whole thing that like, conservatives say when they're like, I don't see color. It's like, you should. Because
I see your color and I acknowledge it.
I acknowledge the hardships or unhardships you've had to go through. Because of that, I acknowledge the cultural things.
I celebrate it.
Yeah.
I see your color and I celebrate it.
Yeah. Anakin, you
He's just going to town on your hand, dude.
Are my hands dirty?
I can hear he's on the...
Are you licking the Rona off?
Yeah.
Oh my God! What
Anakin.
dogs are immune to coronavirus, aren't they?
I'm not going to comment on that because this will be people listening to this and I don't know if that's
Shit.
true or not.
I don't think it is. It might be though, because I heard something they can't catch it.
Huh. That is an opinion.
Can you imagine if like they couldn't catch it and someone was like, "Oh, let me get rid of the Rona," and just put his hands in front of his dog and just let the dog lick off the Rona because he just absorbs it?
House Mac by no means believes that dogs can lick the Rona off of your hands.
No, I'm gonna look it up. Can dogs get COVID-19? Somebody's already asked. Oh, they can contract it. Where did I hear that then?
I don't know. Well, you heard it here, folks.
Yeah, huh. Oh, so it's not believed to be a threat to them, but they can test positive for it.
Okay.
Hi. Oh my God, Anakin, I love you so much.
He's so cute, dude.
He's so cute. He's so cute and soft.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like a little dude. He's got enough personality. Like he's annoying enough to feel like a real person.
Yeah.
Where you're like, you're not just this perfect little angel boy.
Oh God, no, he's a goblin,
You're
man.
a little perfect angel.
I dropped a frozen fry the other day, and he just got in there and got
Look at
it.
him. He's got his little stupid hands interlocked along my arm. What a lad. Yeah. Hey, you're still just going, huh? This is right next to the mic, buddy.
Oh God.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I don't like his breathing noises.
Yeah. You know, did you play Doki Doki Literature Club?
God, yeah.
You remember the scene with Monica?
Which one?
At the very, very end when she's like, I'm the robot or whatever. She's like
yeah,
in space. That's what this is giving me.
It's giving you those vibes.
Like, look at that. Look at Uncle Iroh's like, hello.
No, because see, you know what he looks like? He looks like he's saying, like, hello, it's time to begin your journey.
Yeah.
I'll be your guide.
It's like the same thing that's happening in that scene from Doki Doki, but completely
Different context. Like, not creepy.
Not creepy and gonna murder you.
It's like, I'm going to enlighten you.
Welcoming.
Yeah.
Isn't it wild how, like, we're having a conversation about this man who we both love, respect, and would listen to. He's not even fucking real.
He doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist.
It's just one of those. Do you think that's how religion started?
Yeah.
That's a controversial thing to say.
Somebody just said like somebody just told a story.
The thing is, that's such a controversial thing to say for two pagans.
Yeah, it's true.
Because I'm a Satru.
Yeah.
So, like, I believe in multiple gods.
But like, somebody just told a fucking kick-ass story about something. Wasn't even true, and somebody was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna learn from that NPC you've made.
Do you think religion started as ways to teach?
Absolutely.
Like started out as like, your religion is this is how you hunt.
Yeah, I see what
And like, over time, it became this is how you live as a person.
Yeah.
This is how you this is how you get those people to agree with you, and it eventually becomes this is how you get into heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah?
yeah.
What a weird thought.
What a weird thought.
Just like that, 1,000 Christians cried out.
And then we're silent.
And we're suddenly silenced. That's such an interesting thought.
Yeah.
I wonder what Pumps would think of that.
Oh, pump.
Oh god, for those who don't know, at the local dispensary here, there's a guy who works there who is about the size of 12 men put together. His name is Pumps, and he tried, last time I went there, he tried the whole like 30 to 45 minutes I was there to convert me to Christianity, which was funny because he meant well, and he was a nice guy, but like, he was barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah.
What's this? Uncle Iroh? Fuck, dude. That came in like such the send this to me and I'll put it up.
Oh,
like,
man.
That's so, like, we were literally just talking about this.
Yeah.
Like 2 minutes ago.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Send that to me, seriously.
I'm gonna share it on Facebook. And then you can just
save it from that.
fuck yeah.
So we've got to go be the Iroh.
Striving to be the Iroh in the line. Fuck yeah, dude.
Be the Iroh.
We gotta be the Iroh.
I think we can stop on that note. Dude,
Okay.
You know what? That's just a really good note. You know,
Okay.
if you guys have learned anything from this stupid, just high rambling of two early 20s out of college guys,
Yeah.
it's just be the Iroh you want to see in the world, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm Dag Solus, and this is Chance Mills. Thanks for listening.
Go check out our other podcast.
Yeah, or don't. Like, do whatever you want.
As Iroh would say.
As Iroh would say, just what do you want out
Pick
of
your
life?
flavor of tea and enjoy it.
Make yourself happy. And you know what?
We're just gonna keep going if you don't
But like,
press the stop button.
as Uncle Iroh would say, kiss your dads square on the lips. Bye.